Now let's talk about the mastership. In ATOMY, there are 7 masterships, but the first mastership gets half of the PV, okay, the total PV. So what does that mean? That means that the first mastership gets half, so that means that they get a lot of the money. But in a lot of network marketing companies, this is considered leadership bonus, right? So since you're in the very beginning stages of the business, they usually don't pay you a large chunk of the pie, but here they give you half, and then the other 6 masterships have to share the rest. So let's talk about how do you become a auto sales master. Well, in ATOMY, in order to become an auto sales master, from the 1st to the 15th, or from the 16th to the end of the month, your left leg and right leg has to accumulate a total of 2.5 million PV on your left and on your right leg. Once you have accomplished that, you are now considered a auto sales master if that continues automatically, right? So let's look at the graph and how people achieve this. This little dot here, every dot is a month, let's just say. So after 9 months, this person becomes a auto sales master. So now they're making about $2,000 a month. But it takes a long time to get to this point. So let's think about it. If it takes you 9 months to make $2,000 a month, a lot of people will think, well, that's not a lot of money. I don't want to invest that kind of time and energy into something that's not going to be paying me that much. Well, it's very, very different, because this is considered what? Residual income. But that's not the only thing. Once you become a auto sales master, it starts to double. So what does it say here? It starts to compound. Your growth starts to compound. It's no longer going linear like that, but it starts to skyrocket. But at the same time, there is a ceiling. So everybody, your pay keeps going up, but what happens to your pay? It starts to stop at around $50,000 a month, okay? Give it or take. But everybody can get to that point. Now, let's review again about the masterships. I stated that from the 1st to the 15th and from the 16th to the end of the month, you have to accumulate a total of 2.5 million PV on your left leg and on your right leg. And once you do that, you become what? A sales master. But the other 6 masterships do not have to do anything with PV, but rather, who are you helping in your group? Okay. If this is a company where they want you to work together, then this is why they created it like this. If you have other members in your left leg and your right leg who then become sales masters, then you become a diamond master. So it's not with PV anymore, it's with other masterships, okay? So in order to become a Sharon Rose master, you have to have 2 diamond masters on your left leg and on your right leg. And this continues all the way until we get to the Imperial Master. Now let's think about this. You are now a Imperial Master. So that means that you have 2 Crown Masters on your left leg and you have 2 Crown Masters on your right leg. But how much are you making? You're making about $50,000 a month. But what kind of money is this? This is residual income, okay? Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys understand what that means. That means that if you're sick one day and you get laid off, but you've become a Imperial Master, you still have money coming in, right? And let's think about it like this. Let's say that you can't work anymore, or you want to go on vacation, you want to tour the world. You are not responsible to make money anymore. Money has already been made with the ATOMY system, and it just continues to go into your account, and all you have to do is what? Buy 1 product a year to maintain your position in the business. That's it. And the price of the product doesn't even matter. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my process, how I got to where I am today. And I want to encourage you guys that you can do the same thing, okay? So let's look at this. In 2013, I got my first general commission, okay? And you can see that it took me how long? It took me about a month to get $70.76. Now, a lot of people start saying, It took you a whole month? Yes, it took me a month. And I'm not talking about I just did ATOMY 2 hours here and there. No, 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 that wasn't the case. I was doing ATOMY 10 hours a day. I was telling everybody about it. But how much was I making? I was only making $70 a month. But once I got that commission, I knew right away that this would continue to grow. This would snowball. Why would this snowball? Just like any good product or movie, word of mouth. If you watch a movie that's really exciting, what do? You recommend it to friends. That's what was happening here. I sold it. I let lots of people know about the company and I sold them this product, but they started buying it again. So what does that mean? In March, it took me 15 days now to get paid the $70. 15 days and 15 days. So in April, again, I got paid twice. In May, I got paid once. And in June, I didn't get paid at all. Now, why did this happen? I started to run out of people to tell because all I was doing was selling the skin products. I didn't sell any other products because I didn't know any better. But I started telling all these people. But even when that was the case, let's look at September. What happens in September? In September, I started getting paid twice a week. Twice a week. So I was getting paid $140 in 1 week when it was taking me 30 days to get paid once. So let's say that you're working out, right? Your goal is to go to the gym every day. So what happens? You go to the gym every day and you're very passionate for how long? I don't know. Some people are passionate for 1 day. Some people for 1 month. But usually that passion is more intense during the beginning stages, right? And it starts going down a little bit. But look at how I started getting paid. I was very passionate about ATOMY. I knew that this was something that I had to do, that I needed to do. But I wasn't making that much money. It took me 30 days. But as time went by, I started making more. So it wasn't about the intensity. It wasn't about the lack of passion or anything like that. But this is a legit system where you are getting consumers. And as those consumers come, what happens is you start getting residual income. Let's look at this. This graph is here, okay? So let's say that you're selling 10 items every single month, okay? You're selling 10 items a month. That means that you are making X amount of money for the product being sold. Well, if this is the case, your pay should be linear like this, right? So let's talk about consumers. You let 10 people know and they bought a product each, okay? But in ATOMY, it goes like this. Even though you're only telling 10 people each month, the amount of money that you're getting paid starts to go up. Why is this so? Because here, only 10 people are buying, but here, now 20 people are buying, but here, now 30 people are buying, and so on and so forth. This is what I call residual income in this kind of business, right? People want to know, why do you call it residual income? Because people who buy it once continue to buy it and let other people know about it. Why? Because it was cheaper than what they were previously using and higher in quality. So you have repeat customers going over and over and over. Now, that started happening, and then what happened? I got my first Mastership bonus in November. In 2013, on November the 7th, I got $442, right? So why is this significant? This is this graph. Like I showed you in the Auto Sales Master graph, once you become an auto sales master, that means that it's going to continue to grow. So if you're making $2,000 a month, then that means that there's somebody else who's working with you making $1,000 or $500. So what are they going to do? They're going to continue to let people know about this business. Why are they going to continue to let people know about this business? Because A, as a consumer, they're not losing any money. B, as a business, they're gaining money simply by marketing the products for ATOMY. I want to tell you guys, this isn't the only thing. ATOMY has one more thing that offers you the ability to succeed. Now, what does that mean? Everybody has to learn a system, right? You're not just born one day understanding how to do this. But ATOMY provides you with one-day seminars, 6 academies, online videos to train you, to help you. And the videos online are all free. You don't have to pay anything to start understanding the business. So you can do this part-time. You can do this on your own time. And this is something that is very encouraging for a lot of people who will not be able to do this as a full-time job, but want to do this as a part-time job. Well, you can go online and get free educational materials. Unlike a lot of companies where you have to buy CDs and you have to buy books and things of that nature, ATOMY doesn't do any of that. They want you to succeed, and they're trying their best to help you to get to that point. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys today, okay? I wanted to encourage you guys to let you know that, yeah, it's not easy, but yes, it's 100% doable. For who? For anybody. For people like me who didn't have individuals to contact, or people like me who couldn't speak the language 100% over there. But I was able to grow, and I was able to do everything that everybody else can do. Nothing spectacular, nothing special. So you can do it as well. Just go home, look up ATOMY, look at more VODs that are online, research the products, try the products, and see if this is the right thing for you. All right, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that this was helpful. Thank you.